Hello friends, this is Akash Misar here and welcome back to my YouTube channel, that is Mechanical Engineering Make Easy. In previous lecture we have seen NC and CNC machine tools or that machining process, and in that we have seen a number of elements in CNC machine, like after that the NC or DNC machine, adaptive, after that group technology, then flexible manufacturing system, etc. Okay, and in today's lecture we are going to take a look of CNC part programming, which kind of in that CNC part programming, which kind of codes we have to use. Okay, this kind of session is today, and if you are enjoying my session, then please like, share and subscribe, and I am providing all the content free of cost on YouTube, so please share with your friends which they really needs the guidance of such a great content. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's begin. This is 32nd lecture of manufacturing and we are moving with CNC part programming. So in that part programming, nearly 6 types of codes we are using. First is N code. Okay, N code. N code is used for denoting line. For first line the code will be N001, for second line the N code will be N002, and every line will start with the N code. Okay, this is the function of N code. Then what is next? Next is nothing but S code. Okay, and what is S code? S code is denoted for speed during cutting operation. Okay, next is S code. This is for speed. Okay, then next is T code. T, it is for tool. For every tool the specific number will be there. For example, T001, T028 or etc. These are the specific code for specific tool, and that will be denoted by T. Okay, then next is X code for X axis, then Y code for Y axis, and Z code for Z axis. Okay, these 6 codes we have seen up till now, that is N code, S code, T code, X code, Y code, Z code. Apart from this, the major part programming will have 2 types of code, that is G and M. Okay, G and M codes for different operation, different specific number will be there. For example, like G001 or G01, G02, G28, M08, M09, M28, likewise. So I will give you all the not directly all, the number of popular G codes and M codes which will be required for your GATE exam. Okay, so let's move towards that topic. If you are not going to understand these concepts, then ask me in comment box, or what is your demand, that you can post in comment box, so that I will make videos according that. Okay, firstly we will move with G codes. In that, G00, this is the code, and this code is used for rapid traverse. Okay, rapid traverse. And what is rapid traverse? For example, this is our workpiece, here this is chuck. Okay, and what is the case, that tool is here. For example, the tool is here, so from this point to this point the tool have to move, and in this case the tool don't have to do any operation, any cutting operation. So ultimately we can increase speed too much higher, so that we can save time. Okay, and for that case this G00 code is there. If there is empty operation, means only we have to take movement of tool from any location to another location without having any cutting action and etc., then we will use the code that is nothing but G00, that is rapid traverse. Then there is next code, that is G01, and G01 is used for linear interpolation. Linear interpolation means for linear movement. For example, this is job, and here the chuck is there. Okay, so ultimately if we have to make movement of tool from this to this point, okay, after that this point to this point, this point to this point, these all points are linear straight line. Okay, if the operation is of straight line, then G01 will be used. Okay, this is one case. Then another is G02. G02 is nothing but clockwise circular interpolation. Clockwise circular interpolation. What is clockwise circular interpolation? For example, this is chuck. This kind of workpiece we have to prepare. Okay, and for example, assume that the tool is here at the initial place, and now what is the case that we have to move the tool clockwise, but in a curve form. Okay, we have to move the tool in a curved form of maybe of arc, circular arc, and ultimately that is going to turn with clockwise. So for that we have to use the code that is G02, and exactly reverse for this, that is nothing but G03. If for example here is the tool, okay, and we have to move here, so this is anti-clockwise movement. Okay, so for anti-clockwise movement of tool we have to use G03. Again circular interpolation is here, but only the direction is anti-clockwise, so we have to use G03. And in both cases, while programming, we have to specify the coordinates of starting point, then coordinates of end point, maybe in some cases radius. Okay, means there are 2 to 3 methods to do this operation, but the code will be same. Okay, either G02 for clockwise or G03 for anti-clockwise. Okay, but another method, that to specify radius, to specify arc length, or to specify the points, likewise that concepts are different. Okay, that we will look while solving numericals. But before that I am only covering these theory parts, and after completion of all theory part I will come up with numericals, and in that case I will give you all the idea about how we have to design and develop part program. Okay, so we have completed up to G03. Then G04 is used for devel. Then G05 is used for hold. Okay, then G08 is used for acceleration. Then G09 used for retardation. And I am not explaining these because G00, G01, G02, G03, these are too much important. After that G17, G18, then after that G90, G91, likewise these are some important parameters that I will explain you, but these are not too much important, that's why I am not explaining you. Okay, and if you need the explanation of this also, then we will do that in later on, because firstly I have to complete whole syllabus of GATE. After that G17 is nothing but XY plane selection. Okay, we have to select a specific plane for operation, that will be XY, YZ, XZ. So according to that, G17, G18 for ZX plane selection, G19 for YZ plane selection. Okay, then there is G33. G33 is for thread cutting with constant lead. Okay, thread cutting with constant lead. Then next is G34. G34 is also used for thread cutting but with increasing lead. Thread cutting with increasing lead. Then G35, and it is used for same, that is thread cutting but decreasing lead. Thread cutting with decreasing lead. Okay, So you can note down again one thing like G0, 0, 01, 02, 03. These are common for interpolation. After that G04, 5, these are dwell and hold. After that G08 and 9, they have given in sequence like 8, after 8 there will be 9, and that is nothing but acceleration and retardation. After that for plane selection, XY plane G17, YZ plane ZX plane G18 and YZ plane G19. Likewise they are providing with sequence 17, 18, 19, 8, 9, after that 33, 34, 35. So you note down these differences also, so that while taking the note of this you will be comfortable, and while recalling these things then also you will be comfortable for that. Okay, then we will move towards next, that is nothing but G41 and etc. Just wait. Yes, so G41. Okay, we use a G41 for tool radius compensation left. Okay, in case of milling, okay, there is milling operation. For example, here is the milling. So what happens, we provides all the coordinates with this shaft, and this workpiece. But what about this milling cutter radius? Okay, so for that purpose we have to compensate that, and for that purpose G41 and G42, these two codes are there. Okay, so G41 is for tool radius compensation left. Okay, G41 is for tool radius compensation left, and G42 for tool radius compensation right. Okay, note down these also, G41, 42. In case of milling you will definitely have to use these both codes, either this G41 or G42. That's why these two, all the codes are important. Then next is G63. G63 we have to use for tapping, and tapping is nothing but internal threading. Okay, so you should know the meaning of tapping. Tapping is nothing but internal threading. Then G70. What is G70? G70 is used for English programming. Then G71 is used for metric programming. Then G7. Okay, so these two are also important, and probably 99% we uses metric programming, so we have to use G71. Okay, then we will move towards next is nothing but G90 and G91. G90 is used for absolute programming. Okay, absolute programming, and G91 is used for incremental programming, and probably 90% we uses absolute programming. And what is difference between absolute and incremental programming, that idea I have given in previous lecture. If you haven't watched that video, then go back and watch that video also. Okay, then these are all the codes of G. Then we will move towards the M codes. Okay, we have completed only popular and required G codes, not all the codes, and now we will move towards required M codes. So first is M00, and M00 is for program stop. Okay, program stop. Then next code is M01. M01 is used for planned stop. Means firstly we will have some plan to stop the program. In that case we have to use M01. Then next is M02. This is used for end of main program written without use of sub program. Okay, while part programming there is two parts, that is nothing but one is main program and another is sub program. What is sub program? In main program itself we will have some small amount of program which will be different from our main program, that is nothing but sub program. Okay, so that is nothing but sub program, and if there is not any sub program, then we have to end program, that is nothing but M02. Okay, end program without return of sub program, then M02 we have to use. Then after that M03 is too much important, that is nothing but clockwise spindle rotation. Okay, clockwise spindle rotation. And M04, that is counterclockwise spindle rotation, and 99% we uses M04, that is counterclockwise spindle rotation. Okay, I will say 100%, but there may be chances that I don't know any machining is happening with clockwise, that's why I am directly not saying 100%. Then there is M05. Okay, M05 is used for spindle off. M05 is used for spindle off. Then M06 tool change. How the tool change we have to do, like I will give you one example here. M06 T0101 means what is the case, that M06 will assign to the computer that we have to change tool, but ultimately which tool we have to select, then we have to write the specification of that tool, that is nothing but T0101. That may be different according to our tool selection. Okay, this is only one example I have given here. Then we will move towards next is nothing but M07 and 8. Okay, M07 comma M08 both are for coolant on. Again difference is there, M07 and M08, one is for the solid coolant or paste form coolant and another is for liquid coolant. Okay, but at this moment you don't need that much amount of deep knowledge. After that, next is M09, which is coolant off. Okay, M09 is used for coolant off. Then next is M10, that is clamp. M10 is used for clamp. Then next is M11, that is unclamp. Okay, after that M17, end of sub program. If any program is there, okay, any sub program written in main program, then at the end of that sub program we have to use M17 for end of that sub program. Okay, not the end of full program, only for end of that sub program we have to use the M17. Then M30 is used for end of main program written with use of sub program. If we have used the sub program also in that main program and we have to stop that main program, then we have to use M30. Okay, these are all the M codes. I have given you all the idea about M codes, G codes, L codes, N codes, etc. Now for bonus point, okay, I have a bonus point for today's lecture. If you have any doubt, then let me know in comment box. Otherwise, if you are enjoying the session, then please like, share and subscribe. Bonus point is nothing but L. Okay, there is one L code also, what I have given you at the starting, that 6 codes. Okay, N code, S code, T code, X code, Y code and Z code. But apart from that, the L code is also there, and L code is used for sub program number. Okay, sub program number. Then there is one H code also, and that H code is used for auxiliary function. if there is any auxiliary function that we have to perform, then we will use their H code. Then there is two parameters are too much important of G code, and that's why I have taken that G code 2 parameters in bonus point, because that G codes are too much important and student ignores that. That's why I have taken into bonus point. And what are that? G94, that is feed in mm per minute, and G95, that is feed in mm per revolution. Okay, we have to provide feed to that machine tool. Okay, and that feed we are going to provide the value in mm per minute or mm per revolution. That we have to take into consideration. If we are using the feed in mm per minute, then the code will be G94, then F, for example 3.33, means ultimately the feed is in mm per minute, and what is the feed? That feed is 3.33 mm per minute. Okay, otherwise if we are providing that 3.3, this value is mm per revolution, then just replace here 94 by 95, then G95 F 3.33, that is nothing but mm per revolution. Okay, this is the basic difference between G94 and G95. So I have covered all the possible G codes, M codes and other codes also. And if you have any doubt, then let me know in comment box. If you have any suggestion, then also let me know in comment box. Please like, share and subscribe if you are enjoying my sessions, and we will meet again in next lecture. So up till now, bye friends, thank you.